think we did it. We're live.
I
I
think we did
know.
it too.
I have no. You know what? I just thought about something. I wonder if you're able to see it if we're live on actual Facebook. How else do we know if we're live? We're live. Look,
There you are. You pulled it up. Sweet.
we did it. Can you see? Ooh, we're on there. We
Yeah, I
did
see
it.
it.
Oh, all right. That is so weird to like kind of see that. And anyway, so oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for like a whole freaking week. We
I
have some
know.
we have some happy news to share with people, Jamie.
Yeah.
What happened to
Yeah,
us this
start it off.
week? Last week, this week, I think it was kind of last week, but kind of excited about it. What did we become?
What did we become? Whoop, whoop.
Empowerment coaches. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That's right.
Thanks,
Certified.
so congratulations to you
And you.
and all the other amazing women that we have gotten to know. I mean, it has been so cool. I don't know. I've been chatting with a lot of the girls, and it's amazing. I don't know for you, it's just like amazing that one, we got to meet some of these girls while we were in New Orleans.
That's what I was just
Um,
going to say.
yeah, and it feels like I've known them for longer than just the couple months that we busted our butts going through the Fit Powerment, training and stuff like that. But I feel like I've known them forever. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the cool part of that all is like the hype is growing, and now some of our upline and some of our coaches are now taking the Fit Powerment and hoping to get all kinds of people interested in a better life.
It's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And I think the big thing about it for me is that because we've now created, you've created, I should say, first, the Fit Tribe.
Yep.
And we, out of all of that training and getting to, better ourselves, we've created our Sisters on a Mission, Besties on a Mission,
Uh-oh,
where
you're
we're
getting
going to be able to help other people underneath us learn
right.
and grow, because we can now teach them the things that we've learned. How
Right.
cool is that, right? I
Yep.
just think it's so cool. I mean, it's that feeling like it's something bigger
So,
than me. It's something bigger than I mean, it's something bigger than that. We're part of such a movement at this point. I don't know. It's
when you think of
exciting.
a bowl of jelly beans, like you're one little jelly bean in that whole big bowl of all those jelly beans, but that one jelly bean is able to help all the rest of those jelly beans, and that's what's really awesome.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. What color jelly bean would you be if you were the jelly bean in the
Not the
bowl?
black one, because I don't like
No,
black.
no, not the black ones. I wouldn't go on black ones either. No, me neither. I would
I
definitely be a
wouldn't.
green or a red.
There you go. Probably a red.
Yeah. hmm Okay, so what? I guess we can kind of go on and talk about a little bit why we came on here for, right?
Yeah.
So,
Because not only, like you said, we're talking about a movement for not only our coaches, but a movement to help others come along with us and change their lifestyle, their mind and their
right.
body. It's it's like we said before, it's not selfish to take care of yourself. And
Mm-mm.
when you start a journey from the beginning, your mindset is not on yourself. And that's
Right.
where the shift has to change. You lose yourself because you're taking care of your kids, your husband, your family, sick family, sick loved ones,
Right.
work becoming first, and you tend to,
Right.
okay, live, kids.
Live. There it is. Welcome to the real life.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
You totally forget about yourself. And that's, that's exactly where my journey started. It started with me, and I evolved
Right.
from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to definitely say that I'm going to piggyback all that because I think that I thought the way that I was taking care of me was by taking care of everybody else. And that's what I really thought. I thought that that was, how I was raised to make sure that everything was put first before, and not in a bad way. It's just that that's kind of that naturing and that nurturing, that you kind
Yep.
of roll into as that mom figure. And when I was married and had stepkids, I mean, that's kind of what I did. Because the type of people that we are, basically, I think that we want to help. We want to help other people. So that's why we're kind of led us even into this. But I think the critical thing was what I didn't realize was that I was losing myself throughout that entire time period. I feel like I sacrificed almost my own happiness in a way to make sure that everybody else was happy first.
Yep.
I was that person that didn't want to rock the boat. So it was, oh, if everybody wants to do that for dinner, well, then fine, then that's what we'll do, even though it wasn't something that I wanted to do. And as simple or little as that might sound, I mean, that's kind of what it came down to, even those little decisions like that. And I think what people don't realize, and now that I know where I'm at now compared to where I was then, I can look back at the person I was and think, like, God, I was so tired. I grew weary and
Stress.
tired, and
I was angry. I don't know about you, but
yeah,
now that I'm not there anymore, I realized I was kind of a very unhappy, angry person. And I don't know what I was angry and unhappy about, but maybe it was just myself, you know?
yeah,
I was
yeah,
disgusted with the way I looked. I was uncomfortable in my own skin. Now I look back and you kind of have a whole new light on where you were stuck then. Like, I was
yeah,
miserable.
yeah, yeah. I completely agree. I think that some of that anger started to come from almost the feeling like, I don't know, like underappreciated for the things that I was doing for everybody else in a sense.
And you
Um,
got nothing in return.
yeah, and it grew to the point where like you said, you were mad, you were angry, didn't like myself anymore. And unfortunately for me, the route for my comfort was food.
Yep. I think
Food.
I slept a lot.
And
Yeah,
slept.
I napped a lot. Now that I think back, I really I don't remember having so much time and being so active.
Yeah. 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 Wow. What a difference though where we are now.
Isn't
Huh?
it amazing? And just taking
Hmm.
one step to say yes. I'm
Yeah.
so glad that I found that opportunity, and I'm so glad that I made the shift
Yeah.
because when you're not happy, you definitely end your life a lot sooner than it should be ended. And you definitely can sit
Yeah.
there and think, wow, how much I regret, how much I should have changed, how much I
Hmm.
wish, I wish, I wish. And I don't want to live that kind of life.
No, I don't either. And I think that, so I think that one of my favorite, it wasn't kind of like a quote, but it was a statement that I found kind of along my journey that it read something like putting yourself is not selfish, but thinking about yourself is what constantly makes you selfish. And there's a huge difference, I think, between that. I think by giving yourself the self regard, that's a kind of a different term, but I mean, I don't think people really use that a lot. But when I think that you think about yourself in the manner that you're taking care of yourself first before you can help take care of other people, that's what's important about it. That makes not taking care of yourself being selfish. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah.
Um, Trying to think. I mean, I think that where I was and where I am now is so much more powerful because like today. I mean, I knew that I have lots of things that I need to get done today. And so do you. I know you do. But the first thing that I did this morning was get up and I pushed play
Yep.
before I did anything else today, because I knew that if I did not, that I was not taking care of myself first.
Yep.
And
I have a perfect example to share with that. It was
Go for it.
yesterday. It was Wednesday. I pushed play, but I think that 30 minutes is definitely my release. That 30 minutes is my time that I'm in my own zone. I don't listen to anything. That's I let go of everything there. And there was 2 children that were behind me the whole 30 minutes playing a game on the computer, bickering, arguing. And when I got done that 30 minutes, I did not feel as released. Like I don't know, I didn't feel as calm, relaxed like I usually do when I take that 30 minutes for myself to work out, because there was so much of that in the background that I didn't even get to pay attention to that 30 minutes for me. That 30 minutes of me time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I might have pushed play, but I wasn't in it. I wasn't there. I was back here. And I told him, I said, no more. I said, when I push play, you're out of here. That's my time, you know? The rest of the day revolves around everybody else. I only ask for 30 minutes. Just give me 30 minutes. But
30 minutes, that's
release. It's a big release for me. And I didn't really realize it until right there.
Hey, Jamie, I think that you might be cutting out a little bit.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me? I didn't do anything different.
I can hear you. You're just kind of frozen on the screen.
Uh-oh. Well, you go ahead and talk. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Hey, Peekaboo, I see you. You're good. I think you're better. Peekaboo. Hi, Rylan. Can you say hi?
Hi.
No.
She's getting ready to go away with Mom.
Oh, there.
She's spending the night.
Oh.
Yep.
How are they? Nice. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, so, I think that is, oh, look how fancy schmancy. Wow. I need to come over there and get my nails did. Look, I'll have to come over and get them done.
Yeah.
Well, but you know what? Hey, Rylan, thanks for doing that, because I think that one of the things that I have learned, so those were all those things that we thought we had to be, who we used to be.
Yep.
I think what your example really showed was that even though that we do what we do as coaches, that we're still human and we still live with the same hiccups and interruptions like anybody else does. I mean, and I think that one of the things though is that, I don't know if you can, so let me ask you this. The person that you would have been maybe 2 years ago when that was happening, would you have just kind of given up and not recognized that and just accepted it as being, okay, that's just my life? Like,
probably. Yeah.
Now look at how quick you were able to recognize, like, no, I can't do it that way. I need to be able to take care of myself. I mean, that's like a huge example there. And I think that as we leeway into kind of moving into this, what we're talking about, I think that, and Rylan's example is, it is okay to start to learn to celebrate your own victories and go find your you and find your happy places. And for me, fitness is cheaper than therapy. In a sense, it's my therapy. So I love to push play because it takes me somewhere completely different. And that might not be what everybody else does out there, but it is definitely a way that I know that I need a break from reality. And I need to push play because I need time to just sink into who me is at that point. So I think it's a good, so her kind of showing her nails and things like that, I think that that's a good leeway into kind of talking about that. What is it that people are doing out there to take care of themselves? You know,
Yep.
I mean,
And
what,
I think it's just like we started the conversation off with. People forget about themselves.
right. I think I'm going to kind of put on here, as we kind of shift, I'm going to kind of put on here ways to think about taking care of you. So,
Yeah.
talk about that.
And you know,
there we
people
go. It
fall
doesn't
into
change. Yeah.
Hey, people fall into that same mundane, you know, day after day, don't switch anything
Yeah.
up, don't change their mindset. And that's how they
Mhm.
fall into that negative, you know, negative
Yeah.
aspect of life and that negative routine, negative mindset.
They forget to celebrate themselves.
Yep.
I did. That was my hugest problem. I did, and I know I had just said that, but I forgot what it was like to have fun. I forgot what it was like to just live life, you know, and because I started to take things so negatively, I was like the Debbie Downer of Debbie Downers to the umpteenth degree. And, you know, one of the things that we do, for people that are kind of popping in, you know, one of the things that I do and that Jamie does is we do a lot of professional or personal development, not professional. I was going work mode. Profession. There, I just said it again. What you do on live. Personal development. And I think that one of the books that I read, there was two books that I read that really changed the way that I looked at life. And one was You're a Badass. And the other one was I Am That Girl. Those two books helped shift my mindset into knowing that this whole subject we're talking about right now, how to take your life and shift it so that you were taking care of yourself, but it was the good selfish, not the I'm thinking only about myself kind of, you know, selfish. And one of my favorite quotes, I think it was from Alexis Jones, who writes the I Am That Girl. And it was, God, I just said it was my favorite one. And it was like getting into your habits and listening to your changing needs and wants and learning how to deliver. That is what is so awesome. So what have I learned to do? Like we just talked a little bit about that, is that I work out, I shop, I read. Every once in a while, I need a night out. I need to see my girl. We go out, we do things, we connect, you know, we have drinks, we wine, we dine, we do all those kinds of things. What are some ways that you have learned to take care of yourself?
Yeah, and you know, that's the same thing that the Badass book was a real eye-opening for me, because that brought me out of that it was okay to love yourself again. Like that whole book taught me that it was okay to love yourself, that it's not about, you're not proud to love yourself like you're supposed to, you know? And I didn't know that. I thought that was just being ignorant or being, you know, above everyone else for loving yourself and being, you know, like I said, proud. So, you know, that book really brought me to the forefront of things and was like, oh, wait, I am a person of my own. I have my own thoughts. I have my own feelings. I have my own life. And if I can't make it what it needs to be, then it's going to be pretty boring for me. And I'm going to go out of here with a bunch of regrets.
Yeah. Hey, there's my man. Stand up. Hey, stand up. There he is. Hi, Jaden. Oh, there you are. I see you. Hi, kitty.
So, you know, that's a big deal, is not to be afraid, you know, not to be afraid of, change. Because that's you have to be able to come out of your comfort zone and become better.
It's scary though.
It is.
I remember when I finally decided to really take the steps And the journey of loving myself and learning to rediscover or reinvent myself in a sense was very scary in the beginning. Because just like you said, it was taking me out of my comfort zone. It was starting to learn and do things that I had never done before. And, I lived that very difficult path of life for many, many, many years.
I didn't need instinct and development. Personal development? Did you tell yourself that too?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, I'll even make
it off for a while.
So did I. And I'll even make a huger confession to whomever is listening at this point. The huger confession is that, I'm in a career where I am helping children and families, providing resources for them and creating almost resiliency factors in them to help them take care of themselves and teach them how to learn how to take care of themselves. And the whole time that I was going through my
preaching,
I couldn't even practice what I was preaching because I was not taking care of myself. And so I think a huge piece for me was forgiving myself for thinking that I was almost maybe above anybody else and I didn't need personal development. I didn't need those things in life because I was an educated woman. And man, just because I was out and that was my career, underneath it all, boy, was I an idiot. I don't know. I mean, it sounds harsh. It sounds, I don't want to say hated myself for that, but it was a factor of embarrassment that I had to get over, that I couldn't even help myself, that I was out there trying to help other people get their life together. I couldn't live by it,
Yep.
And then, like you said, the light bulbs went off and it was like,
after that first book, boy, now I know when I need my personal development. There might be times I do an audio here or I listen to something there.
Yeah.
But I know when I'm falling down and I need a pick me up, it's time to get back into a book.
Yeah. Yeah. I am right with you because now I think after some of the book clubs that we've done in our own Fit Fan group that we have. And, it has reminded me that it is so important to read and keep up with those kinds of things because you're constantly changing. You're constantly a person who has to self-discover who we are. And
it's like you said, you can't take care of others unless you take care of yourself first.
No, that is absolutely huge. Huge, I think, so.
And it's like I needed that. There was one quote that Brendon Burchard gave us at Summit that I have not been able to let go, and that was to give yourself permission to love yourself. I haven't been able to let that out of my head because that is a big deal.
Yeah. And what would he say? Amen on a Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, what day is it? Amen on a Saturday, girl. It's Saturday. I got you, girl. I got you. It's Saturday. I love it. You were like, oh, wait a minute. What day? Wait, where are we?
I did that on the last live. What day?
What day? We did. Well, okay, yeah, but we did. That. In all fairness, we were away and had no idea where we were, what day we were at, which hotel we were going to be at, what was going on. That was craziness. I can't even believe that it's been almost 2 weeks since we've been there already. Wow. What an amazing journey, that
where we've come from until now and what's gonna come.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a good leeway. You can be so spot on sometimes with these things too. So where are we going? Let's talk about where we're going. You've created Fit Tribe.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Fit Tribe?
Fit Tribe meaning fit mind, fit body is our own little Fit Tribe. And of course, we're always growing our Fit Tribe. But Denise and I have kind of been working together to grow our own momentum. We are partners in crime. We do this all together. We motivate each other. We inspire each other. We take it all. We give it to our challengers. We give it to our group members. So that's where kind of the hashtag Sisters on a Mission came from. But anybody that joins the Fit Tribe, of course, is going to be a sister. I mean, we're all sisters. We'll take some men too if they want to join, but I don't know. I just feel like I connect better with women who are busy moms. Denise has her own niche of people that she connects with, you know, single women, single busy women at that. And Sisters on a Mission really is just her and I just trying to motivate and inspire more women to change their lives for the better. You know, it's like we've said time and time again, it's mind and body. It's just not, you know, your nutrition and your fitness, but it is really a mindset. Like this journey is what you make of it. And if you just sit here and you just stay stagnant, you're not going to evolve and be happy the way that you want to leave this earth.
Yeah. I think we, you know, in our last live, when we were actually down in New Orleans, I think we talked a little bit about that was, you know, make your life matter. We all get stuck. I get stuck. I still get stuck. But, you know, one of the things that, you know, I'm going to back up for just a minute. So like when I started my health journey, my changes, I was doing it all by myself. And yes, I was doing it all by myself, but I was still missing something. I didn't know what that was. Yeah. I didn't know quite what that was, but it wasn't until, my gosh, guess what? It'll almost be a whole year since I became a coach. Anyway, what my point is
that you helped since then.
I know. Well, hey, and I got you. And that's my point, is that what I didn't realize what I was missing was, whether you want to, we refer this as a community or a tribe or what we call our movement or Sisters on a Mission, our mission. Right. That's what I was missing. I was missing a whole bunch of like-minded women who just get me, who know me, who know what we go through. For you, who knows how to have to balance being a mom and work and 2 kids and dogs and me being, you know, the working person too and full time and just wanting to be coming into my own independency and creating a life for myself. And, you know, and how powerful has it been over the last year to be able to be on this mission and help so many other people. It is priceless. It's priceless. And
it is.
Yeah, and it's so exciting to be able to kind of help everyone. So just when you want something more for somebody else, in a sense of seeing, you know, we both know where we were and where we are now. And I'm not going to ever not say I'm a work in progress, but, and in the essence of a different way, it's so exciting to help other people, other women get to their goals, you know, and wanting it more from them because this works. Yeah. This lifestyle change works. You've got to put the work into it.
Sure.
It's not easy. We've had many nights that we were up very late working on projects or things that we need to get done. So, you know, you can't be afraid of that, but you just got to kind of step in. If you want it that bad, then you're going to do it. You're going to stomp on those excuses, right? Yeah.
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 And this message, this video, all of our videos, our live videos, our pages, our groups, whatever, it is all for those women that are looking for something else. Just like you said, something you feel like is missing, you know, are you missing that support? Are you missing that tribe, that community of women that can push you beyond what you expect yourself to do, beyond what you've been doing, and move out of that comfort zone?
Yeah. Spot on. Absolutely. So I think the big things that I know we wanted to also talk about was the part of where we're going with a lot of this stuff is one, it's so exciting to one, just be able to do these lives when you're in one place and I'm in another place.
How about it?
I know, but I think the cool thing is that there are also going to be times that we're going to be together and to be able to do some of this stuff. And what we want everybody to know is that we are going to commit to being more present. Yep. And going on live and talking about these kinds of things that we deal with in life in itself. You know, learning to take care of yourself is one that we talked about. Last week we talked about finding your worth in yourself. And my gosh, there's so many other topics that I am already drilling in my head that we could probably talk about. But as people join us, we want to know also what kinds of things might you want to hear from us?
What questions do you have?
Yeah.
What are you afraid of? Why are you not making the effort to put it in to yourself? Because it only takes one moment to say no or one moment to say yes.
Right.
It only takes that one moment to change yourself. And that's what we want to know. What holds you back? What can we do to help you get uncomfortable? Yeah.
Absolutely. That actually might be a really good topic for a conversation. Yeah. But I don't want to forget, I know some of the things that we also want to do is, and this is just a little blurb into, I've got a lot of people that inspire me. Part of the group that we were of with the Fitpowerment, both Hillary and Charity, who we worked with, have taught us both so many different things. And we want to be able to bring that to the table with a lot of people too, but we also want to bring on guests. And so that's some of the other things that we're going to do. We're going to start being able to bring on some guest speakers and maybe pick some topics too. So we want to hear from you, like Jamie said. So, after you listen to us today, one of the things that we're going to challenge you with is to dig deep yourself almost and think about what topics would help you start taking that first step into wanting to better yourself. Things that you might want to just hear from us. And it doesn't have to be some grandiose big topic either. Think outside the box, but think simple too. That's what we want to be able to do. We want to create our own buzz, our own Sisters on a Mission, and grow this for you guys. So as much as it is about us, we want it to be about each of you out there too, and helping and supporting you on your journey.
Because it's not on our own journey, but we are creating this to help you. So it is about you. So we want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we have a whole big part of the community that we want to welcome you into and start to grow. Build your dreams. Think about it. I have a goal. My goal is to grow, honestly, to be able to stay home and work from home.
Ditto.
It can happen. You have to put your mind to it. But wouldn't that be, oh my gosh, you know how many vacations, we could take vacations. I could just be at your house. We could do so many different things. So many.
Top where those dreams are going to go.
That's right. Keep pushing. Where in the world are Jamie and Denise now? I can see it now, right? Where are they now? Two girls, Sisters on a Mission. Sessies on a Mission. Coming to you live from, who knows where from next, right?
Yep.
Probably your dining room. Laundry. Sipping back a cocktail. I'm not going to lie.
Nope.
Because it's one of the things that I like to do. I like to enjoy those. So we are Sisters on a Mission. I don't know. So, hi, beautiful.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Have
fun.
Love you.
Love you.
She's growing up so fast.
She is, isn't she?
I know. Okay, so on that note,
Yes.
I got to get ready for a baby shower.
Yes.
Yep. Day has to push on fun stuff, laundry,
Yep.
things like that.
Saturday.
adulting, all the things that we didn't get to all week, right?
Yep.
So, all right. So last thing, I guess, if anything, is just reminding everybody to kind of comment, right?
Yep.
Let us know.
And if you don't want to comment in the news feed, if you're nervous, if you're worried about everybody else reading it, you can private message Denise or myself, whichever you feel more comfortable with. We'll get back to you. We're not going to bite your head off. We're very open, to answering your questions. So please reach out to us, and we want to hear from you.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe what we could do, James, once we post this video is maybe under the comments, we can both put our email addresses, maybe too. Just in case everybody, if they're not comfortable just kind of putting it on underneath as a comment, they can privately email either one of us. And go from there. All right.
Well, everyone have a fantastic Saturday.
Thank you. You too. And I will talk to you soon.
Okay. See you
guys.
Bye, Denise.
Now I just have to figure out how to stop it.